Hello Beavers, it's Coyote here. I'm going to take you through how to sew on a button today. This is a really important skill that you'll find useful as you move through life, and maybe you've lost a button on a shirt or a blouse and you have to make a quick repair. So here we go. You're going to need a piece of cloth, a button, a needle and thread. I've already threaded my needle and you can see that on the end here I have made a small knot. So what we're going to do is begin by sewing through the cloth like so, and you bring the end so that you have the knot nestled against the cloth, and we're just going to trim that off. Like so. So now we have a very neat piece of thread through our cloth with the button to go on and the knot tight against the cloth here. So now we're going to take our first pass through our button. So you take the thread through one of the holes in your button and you bring it down close to the cloth, just like so. And now we're going to sew through the other hole so that you have the thread across the button like so. And on the back you can see we've got the first little part where we put our thread through, and we've got the second pass. So now we're going to take this back, look the other way, and as close as you can to where you first went through your cloth, take the needle through again and go through that first hole and pull through. We're going to continue to do this in one hole and then back through the other, and we're going to do that around 6 times. We're going to keep on going like so until we've gone through the material around about 6 times. And for the final pass, bring it from the back through the front like so. Now what we're going to do next is slightly different. So we're going to take it through the hole like we have done before, but we're not going to go through the material. We're actually going to pass through the hole but stay on the button side of the material. So there we go. So now we have the button, we have our thread, and we have the cloth. And from there, you wind the cloth around the button underneath, and you pass it round like so. And you do that around 6 times. This tightens up the thread and also gives you a little bit of a gap between the material and the button. So when you want to fasten it, it's a lot easier to make the fastening and to undo your buttons and give some strength. Once you've passed the thread around like shown about 6 times, we need to pull back the material and make a small pass through the cloth, not through the button, just through the cloth. pull the thread tight, and then do it one more time, like so, as close as where you were, and then we're going to wrap the thread around the needle about 3 times, and then you pull the needle tight, and you just make sure that that knot that you've just made is nice and tight. Then you can trim off the thread, and there you have it. You've sewn your first button on, and it's nice and neat on the back. Well done, beavers.